UPS back after the Winter Storm Enzo. Let's talk about it. All right. A little bit of housekeeping before we get started. Bricked Out Media has been blessed with a community, with the support from a community, and I appreciate every one of you guys supporting the channel. So therefore, we open up the memberships. So you can find a link to memberships in the description of every video we have on the channel. So if you want that link to the memberships, it's in the description of every video that's on the channel, not including shorts, but just regular videos. You can find a link for descriptions in the descriptions for memberships, and you can find that link. So if you want more information, the link is there in the description. All right, we'll go ahead and get started. So today, Tuesday, January 21st, 2025, right? UPS in the Houston area was shut down due to Winter Storm Enzo. All right. So it was expected between 5 and 8 inches of snow, which it was a little overshot because we didn't get as much as expected. But I understand how the news and the media and the National Weather Service and all of that stuff, they over predicted, which it wasn't as much as they predicted. However, we understand in the past where it's been bad storms might have been underestimated. So I get why they always overestimate and over predict, maybe more or less closer to the worst case scenario. So we probably end up having about 2 to 3 inches. It wasn't that bad. And our temperature today reached over freezing point. So a lot of the snow melted, if not all of it, right? So there's other parts of the country that's not as fortunate as the Houston area when it comes to the winter storm. So we're going to talk about that here in a little bit. All right. So, like I said, you come in here, give us a like, let us know where you're calling from or where you're coming from, and we'll get it popping. All right. Right. Hello, Cass. We're waving back at you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for modding. GV said, "Yo, what's going on? Hey, man, just ready to go back to work. Um, we obviously had the weekend off. We had MLK off, which was yesterday, and then today. At first we were gonna work. They said start time was 1 p.m. on today, but that changed to, hey, operations gonna shut down. So we'll let you guys know. We'll see you on Wednesday. So didn't work today. Did some stuff around the house. So just ready to get back to work. That's it. Oh, you from Austin? Okay, say, hey, how's the weather in Austin? Did y'all get hit hard with snow? Okay, so y'all had a 1 p.m. start today. Okay, so I guess it wasn't that bad. So how was the roads? Are the roads pretty good in Austin? Let us know. Yeah, so we were supposed to have a 1 p.m. start today as well, and it ended up being like, nah, we shut down operations. But I know some people that actually went in, not drivers, but like preloading people went in earlier today because they posted videos or whatnot. So, but I'm sure it was only a few of them that were able to make it in. So, yeah. So yeah, we starting at 10 a.m. tomorrow. So I'm gonna leave early because I'm anxious, right? So I'm gonna leave early, probably probably leave here like at 7:30, maybe 7:45. So I always get to work early, anyways. So the roads were good today, no trouble at all. Yeah, that's what I'm predicting for in the morning. I'm predicting for the roads to be regular, tomorrow. The sun came out today. We got up to what, 38, 39 degrees. Uh, Beautiful day, ended up being a really beautiful day. And you know, the snow melted. So there's not a lot of ice out there. So like by in the morning, it should be really good. Even though we're dipping below freezing again tonight, but there's not much snow left at all. So we should be good with that. Yeah, a lot of businesses closed. Yeah. That's probably gonna be our challenge tomorrow as well. A lot of business is going to be closed, you know, because they just don't want to chance it. I mean, I get it, but we'll be here trying to deliver tomorrow. We'll be trying to deliver. What's up, Nick? Okay, so y'all started at 10:30 today. Had like 60, 70% of my businesses were emergency conditions. Yeah. So they're gonna ride the ECG, was it ECD? Yeah, it's the ECD emergency condition. They're gonna ride that for as long as they can. So I mean, I get it. So it's probably gonna be ECD for the rest of the week. If you guys don't know what ECD is, emergency conditions exception code that we use at UPS whenever there's like emergency conditions, whether it's weather related, um, like flood, heavy rain, or electrical outages, and all kind of stuff like that. So yeah, we'll probably be using that for the rest of the week, maybe even into next week. 7:30 curfew, man. Yeah, that's probably gonna be us. And actually, I'm probably gonna eventually probably try to work on Saturday. They're probably gonna encourage people to work on Saturday, as many as who wants to work on Saturday. So I'm probably gonna work on Saturday. I typically don't, but you know, I'll just make up for it today. But we're probably gonna work on Saturday, which is cool. Hey, we appreciate it, Nick. Appreciate the support, big dog. All right, I'll be back at it tomorrow, man. I mean, I just love going to work. I mean, people might think that's crazy, but I like working. I like going to work. Also, I was messaging a driver in Louisiana. Now I have family in Louisiana, and driver messaged me from Louisiana, and basically say that they got like 10 inches of snow today. And I mean, like I was checking out the radar from yesterday and into this morning and all of that, and I seen it was heavy snow. And yeah, he said they got like 10 inches of snow, and they're not open tomorrow. So I guess they may go back on Thursday. I guess it just depends on if they can clear the roads. But he said a lot of the roads are impassable, too much snow. So a lot of Louisiana are pretty much crippled too. So um, yeah, so hopefully they can get back at it Thursday, because look, I know these buildings, they don't like to shut down, because if you shut down for one day, it take you a few days to catch up as far as, getting deliveries out. So I'm sure they're gonna get back ASAP, but that's already 2 days down. They're gonna be down for sure. So I told, hey, be safe out there, and just make sure you're safe first of all. Like, I mean, work is work. Like, we need to go to work, but at the same time, we have to be safe, because if we're not safe, then there's nothing after that, right? So yeah, I have family in Louisiana. Yeah. Okay, let's see what's going on. GV says, and talk about progression. I'm 2 years in as a Tuesday through Saturday driver. When would I convert to Monday through Friday? All right, so if you already an RPCD, which you say you're 2 years through your progression, so you're already full time, 2 years in. I'm not sure if they're gonna convert you to Monday through Friday unless they lose Monday through Friday, because based on the contract, um, you have to have a percentage, right? Monday through Friday drivers and Tuesday through Saturday drivers, and so like they don't just convert just to convert. So let's say your center loses two Monday through Friday drivers over a span of maybe 6 to 8 months. They may or may not replenish those two drivers. If they need to, they will, but they have to have the ratios have to be right. And so just because um you're RPCD, it doesn't mean you automatically go to Monday through Friday. Now, when we had the whole 22-4, the combination 22-4 driver, and with the new contract, all of those drivers got promoted to RPCDs, right? So like they full-time RPCDs. Those 22-4s, they were Tuesday through Saturday, and all of them are still Tuesday through Saturday. Well, except for like two. So over the course of 3 years, maybe 4 years, only two of them were converted from Tuesday through Saturday to Monday through Friday. So it might take a while, but those ratios have to match up, if that makes sense. And so, like we see this a lot. Um, I experience it a lot. I talk to all of my drivers in my center, and they start driving they Tuesday through Saturday, and they understand, hey, that's my work days. But after a while, you start like, dog, man, I'm tired of working Saturdays. Look, I get it. I get it. Um, it's just that they don't just convert you to Monday through Friday just because they hired Tuesday through Saturday for a reason. So, um, those ratios they have to be right. They have to be right, and if they're not right, everybody have to stay put where they at. Luckily in my center, well, not luckily, but I talked about this on a previous live. My center, we have three Monday through Friday people are gone, right? Just within 2 months. And so one retired, two got fired, they're not coming back. So those three spots, eventually, they're probably going to replace them, move people from Tuesday through Saturday to Monday through Friday. But, they probably going to take their time. But then again, they might not even need to. So it just kind of depends on the staffing and, all of that, right? So, hey, good luck on that. I don't want to sound negative, but I'm just telling you that's how it is, because of course everybody can't be Monday through Friday. All right, let's go John Doe. Outside seasonal. Told him the outside hire, which is 5 away. The center manager told me don't be surprised if he isn't calling me back a few weeks with sure post. Well, I mean, it's always a possibility. Um, but if you're seasonal outside, in order for you to come back and drive, I mean, they're probably gonna have to get you on permanent first. That's what I would think. I mean, then again, they might have the capacity to hire you just off the street full time. It's rare, but I mean, it's possible. I wouldn't bank on it, but I mean, and a lot of times, like we can hope for stuff, but it's just like, I mean, but can they actually do it? So that's the thing. And will their manager or boss let them do it? And is the union down with it, right? Because a lot of times, the managers and soups, like they want to get people on, and I get it, but sometimes the union give restrictions like, hey, look, this outside person, they can't come in because we have union members that are waiting already. So it just kind of depends on the situation. Yeah, the sure post, it adds greater possibilities, but it's just no guarantee. With the union, man, like the union is hard nosed, as they should be, but it's just that sometimes the managers and soups they can't deliver on some of the stuff they promise. And hopefully in your case, they're able to get you back ASAP, but it's just kind of like an if thing, right? You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, man. A lot of people like Saturdays, but then you have people that they work the Saturdays, and then they realize like, man, look, I can't do anything. I got to call in and stuff like that, and it kind of gets frustrating for some people. I get it, but when you sign up, you sign up for what you sign up for, and they hold you to it, until you can get out of it. But sometimes it takes a while. Um, yeah. So I know another driver that likes having Sunday and Monday off. Like, what up? What up? What up, David? How's it going, brother? It's a nice profile pic, David. Yeah, man. So are y'all affected by this storm, by this winter storm? I know some areas got hit hard, and some areas not so much. We really didn't get hit hard. We got like maybe 2 or 3 inches of snow. It came down really heavy while we were asleep last night, but by this morning, it was still falling, but it's not. It wasn't. It was already pretty much done. Then a couple of light flurries throughout the day, but then it started melting around noon. So, um, Yeah, I know some of the other states got hit hard, man. So hopefully it doesn't mess up the system too much to where it's like major backup, because I know it's going to take us a minute to get caught up because we missed one day. Yeah, man, we process a lot per day in my building. So, okay, John Doe said all the union guys told me not to go inside because I'll take years to drive. They said the next outside hire is 5 away. I was over. All right, let's highlight this. All the union guys told me not to go inside because it'll take years to drive. They say the next outside hire is 5 away, and I was told by the center manager I'm the guy. All right, so let's talk about that, okay? All right, so if you 5 away, what does that mean? Like, what does 5 away mean? That means that it's five of you guys on the outside that want to drive, and you number five. Like, what is that? What does that look like? I don't like that advice not to go inside. I don't like that advice not to go inside. If you're on the outside and somebody telling you not to go inside, me personally, I don't like that advice. So let me know what the 5 away is. If you number five of the outside hires, if that's, I mean, that's kind of what it sounds like. If that's what it is, they really want you to take forever to drive because, all right, so four inside hires and the fifth outside. All right, so if this, okay, so I get what you're saying. So they're using a 6-to-1 ratio, and so you pretty much have to wait until they hire four more inside, and then you're gonna be the one outside. And they're saying that you're the guy on the outside, but how do you know that? Like I wouldn't, yeah, me, I wouldn't trust in what they say, and that's just me because people could say anything. Um, like you'll be waiting, not applying to go work inside. You'll be waiting, and then they hire somebody else. Then what? So I mean, you can't make them hire you just because. I mean, you're not a part of the union, so it's like they could just skip right over you, and I mean, you don't really have any rights. I mean, so if they say, "Hey, you're gonna be the next outside hire," like, how do you hold them to that? Is my question. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Look, right, you're gonna do what you do, and I get it. I understand. Um, but let me tell you, all I'm gonna say is, look, yeah, I've been around this company a long time. I mean, I'm going on 11 years, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't believe them, but um, like the witnesses, the reps, and all of that stuff, I get all of that. I'm not gonna talk bad about anybody, but I know, like, I work. I mean, I know a lot of the reps and the managers and the stewards and even the the higher ups in the union. Like I know a lot of those guys, and it's just I'm not saying you shouldn't trust them, but I mean, I don't like people telling people what they want to hear. I'm not a fan of that. And I'm not saying that they're are going to pull something over on you, but like I just don't know. Yeah, I mean, look, hey, you can go with it if you want. Like I just wouldn't. If that was me in that spot, like I wouldn't take their word for it. Like, but that's just me. So I mean, I hope they do the right thing and hold their word. I hope they do, but yeah, like I wouldn't believe it. Just because man, people do what they want to do. Um, they don't owe you anything. I mean, look, let me tell you this. It's been union guys, and I'm not saying this is the case. I'm just giving you my example, right? I've seen people face to face make promises, and these are people that actually repping for you. Like these are paid members, right? And paid stewards, right? And so like they'll say one thing and then they might get influence from somewhere else and then, you know, but I know you're gonna do what you want to do, but I hope they don't burn you. Like I just hope they keep their word, but I know how people are in general. I have faith in society, but I don't have faith in society at the same time. There's a lot of good people in the world and there's a lot of people that don't care to do the right thing. So, is my center going to hire more drivers with sure posts? Well, my center, and I talked about this on a previous live, but my center, we have 10 new TCDs, right? And we had 8 seasonals. We'll find out tomorrow if the seasonals are still working. I don't know if they are or not, but last week they were. At least they worked till like Thursday, right? But we have 10 new TCDs. So they were talking about making a few of those seasonal drivers TCDs, but like maybe it might happen this week. We'll see. But I'll let you know. We'll be on live probably again tomorrow night. But yeah, so I mean, but we also do have a lot of drivers that are unassigned full-time drivers. So those 10 TCDs, they should work. Now, I'm not sure if they're gonna need any of those seasonals to make them TCDs. But as soon as I get up there, I get updated tomorrow and I'll report back for sure. Um like I just don't want people to be waiting for something and then somebody's like, oh well no, I got my cousin over here. We're gonna bring him in. I don't like stuff like that. So I don't want you to be holding on to that and mic's cutting out. All right, let's see. Hold on, give me a second, guys. Sorry about that. Is it better? Mic check, mic check, mic check. Is it better? Hey y'all, let me know if the mic's better. All right, let me know if the mic's better. Check my connection. Y'all, let me know if the mic's better. All right, let me know if the mic's better. We gotta make sure we run it clean around here. All right, so let's see. Let me make some changes here. Make some changes. All right, we're back. How was that? How was that? We're back. We're back. Y'all, let me know. How was that? All right, so King Art said, "Yeah, John Doe. I finished up with John Doe, man. Hey, man, let us know. Like, I just don't want them to burn you, man. Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully people do what they say they're gonna do. But like they don't really have any ties to you. So that's this thing. That's the thing that worries me. Like I don't know if they And people are fickle, man. Never really know. And I don't know those guys, and the guys that I know, they be acting a little weird, man. But hey, man, shouts out to you, man. Hey, hang in there. Let us know what happens, and I hope for the best. All right. King Art, or you use a discretionary day today. Too cold in Chicago. Feel like 25 below. I'm not working in that. Oh, did I use one? Yeah, I'm not using a day today. Um, so I haven't checked my time card, but I'm not using a day today. So I'll check it probably either tonight or in the morning. And if they put a day on there, I'm gonna get them to take it off. I'm not using a day today. I'll just work on Saturday to make up for today. But yeah, I'm not using a day today because I'm trying to save my days. Um, Not trying to, yeah, gotta save my days, man. Got stuff to do. Now it feels like 2 days, maybe 3 days. I might use one, but like just one day, I'll make it up on Saturday. It's cool. In Chicago, felt like 25 below zero. I'm not going to work in that. How you brothers doing? We're doing good over here. I mean, it's gonna be below freezing tonight, but the snow stopped this morning, so um, we back to work tomorrow. Back to work tomorrow, and the road conditions should be good. So I should be able to get a lot of stops off. So hopefully I got a good load. Hopefully it's not like 50 or 60 stops. Hopefully it's a full load because I'm trying to work tomorrow. Hopefully I can get caught up by Friday. We'll see. But and most of my businesses should be open tomorrow. I don't have a whole bunch of business, but I have a lot of retail though. And the retail, they're gonna be open. Yeah, they're gonna be open. Yeah, John Doe, man. Hey, man, let us know because people just need to do the right thing, man. And I know sometimes that's hard to ask of people, but oh, GV say you burnt through your time last year. You used it all by June, man. How much vacation do you get? So you still get what, 2 weeks, right? Or you get 3 weeks? Oh, you started in 21, so you get what, 2 weeks, right? 2 weeks vacation, then your option days. Yeah, I got 3 weeks now because new contract we get the third week after 9 years. So I'm taking a week in March. Think I have a week in June and a week in August. I like to spread my weeks out. Um, oh, cool, you get 3 weeks. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, I like to spread mine out. I don't like taking my weeks too early. I'm actually taking one in March this year. That's actually the earliest I've taken a vacation week in probably forever. I normally always take them after May. May or later is when I take my first vacation week. But yeah, man, I don't understand why my mic was tripping. Gotta check that out. Oh yeah, so 2 weeks vacay, one option week. Yeah, I get 3 weeks vacay, one option week plus a couple days. And King R said you got 6 weeks vacation. Yeah, you good. You got 6 weeks. Yeah, you good. Yeah. So I mean, do you always okay? So King Art, do you always burn an option day, or do you always burn a day when it's cold, when it's 25 below in Chicago? Because I know it's always cold up there. So do you always just like do you always take off when it's like below 10 or something like that? Let me know. Boy, I got 6 weeks, man. 6 weeks, 6 weeks. Yeah, guys. So we started the memberships, and we appreciate all the support on the channel. So the information for the memberships is in the description of every video we have on the channel. We have over 100 videos on the channel. So if you want more information about the memberships, it's in the description. The link is in the description of every video on the channel. All right, guys. So we appreciate everything. Everything you guys give us, the likes, the shares, the comments, the live chat comments. We appreciate everything, guys. We appreciate everything. Any other questions you got for me? Because this winter storm, it seemed like it's over in Texas. But I know some other states been hit hard. I know last night we had some we had some people from Arizona. We had a driver from Oregon last night. I'm not sure if they're here tonight, but if you are, send us a wave. Let us know you're in the house. I've been driving since '06. Oh yeah, man, you got them 6 weeks though. Yeah, driving a long time, man. But when you plan to retire, '06, and you already done did what, 19 years, going on 19 years, something like that. I'm about to hit 11 this year. I'm gonna hit 11 in August. Feel great though, you know. My body's still good. Um, feel great, man. A lot of my class went to feeders already. So, but I'm still in package. I'm not going anywhere. Do I think about going to feeders? No, I'm not going to feeders. No. So I contemplated going to feeders as management 2 years ago. I thought about it. Well, right after COVID. Well, not right after COVID, but in 22, I was like, should I go and train drivers to back up and all that crap? Being on road in feeders. I thought about it, but then I started doing some research, and with the scheduling and everything, I didn't want to have to work on the weekends. Personally, I didn't like the pay scale. And so I was like, nah, I'm good. So I could probably do a video about that. I said I've been wanting to do a video about that, but I have some feeder friends that could probably get on here and talk about it. But me personally, no, that's not an option for me. I drove trucks for 8 years before I came to UPS, and so once I came here, I was kind of exhausted about being on a truck. So, but I know everything is about a truck, um, everything. So I mean, I could train, but I like package, man. I like package. I'm not yeah, feeders is it's cool. But hey, anybody who go to feeders, hey, shouts out to them. But it's not for me. So no, I'm gonna be in package till I retire. I started driving at 33. Yeah, at 33 I started driving. Yep. Oh, nice. You started at 23. That's what's up. You started young. Yeah. Yeah, hey, take care of your body. Because, you know, like I have guys in my center that are 28, 29, and they walking around like they older than I am. Like, I'm not saying they don't take care of their bodies, but this job is hard on your body. So you gotta take care of it. So hey, shouts out to you. Yeah, man. So anything else from me, guys? If not, then we're gonna see you guys tomorrow. Look, if you come, look. Anybody come in, hit the like button for me. Send me a wave. Let me know you're here and maybe where you from. All right. GV trying to be out by 50, 50 years old. So you want to do what? 27? Yeah, man. Look, the advice I give everybody is, if you want to be out by 50, that means 27 total years. You know, just make sure that you actually work. And what I mean by that is that, like, all of the time off, let's say if you get hurt, which a lot of times you don't have control of that. Let's say you get hurt, you out for an extended period of time, or say you go FMLA, or stuff like that, where you're not either working, on vacation, or getting paid to be off. Like that time works against you, right? So I had a coworker. He retired a few years ago, and he did a total of 36 years, right? And then by the time they figured out his retirement, his net was only like 31 years. So that's why he had to do like another year and a half at the end, just to make sure he can get over 30 years. So like all of that time that you take off and you don't get paid, like I said, like FMLA, or let's say you're out on injury or stuff like that, like it takes away from your time, so it's going to affect your pension, and obviously going to affect your retirement. So if you're trying to be out by 50, hey, that's great, but that's what, 27 years. Um, just be mindful of that. The time that you're not working and you out, it works against you when it comes to retirement, and that check will be lower than you anticipated. So I see a lot of people, they put in for retirement and they end up saying like, oh man, I didn't know I was out that long over the years, so I need to do like another 2 years. So just be mindful of that. You probably already know that, but just be mindful of that. The full pension, I want to say it maxes out, I want to say at 32 years. See, the 32 or 35, it maxes out years, but that's net though, right? So for most people to do 35 years net, you can't miss a lot of time, and you better be doing over 35 years total. So yeah, to get 35 net, you got to put into some time. But yeah, I believe it's either 32 or 35 net is the max for the pension. What's up, Wayne? Getting on full time inside or make a video, man. I got videos on the channel, man. If you go through the videos, you'll find it. Wait. Time out. I misread that, Wayne. All right. Full time inside. So are you part time inside right now, or you an outsider? Let me know. And what are you trying to do full time inside? Because I mean that depends too. Let me know, Wayne. Yeah, I remember you from a comment on another video. But glad you were able to make the live, so we can talk about it right now. Hey, shouts out to King, man. Shouts out to GV2. Yeah, man, I love what I do too, man. I love this job, man. Shoot. I get out there and get busy, baby. I get busy. All right, Wayne, you want full time inside? Are you willing to go management? Because if you're not willing to go management, then it's slim pickings. It's very slim pickings. I'm not sure. We might have guys in automotive that are full time. We might have some guys in the base unit, which they do like the maintenance in the building. The fixing the belts, maintaining equipment and stuff like that. Those guys, a few of those might be full time as well. But as far as working a preload, or none of those people are full time. Union workers, no, it's all part time. So if you want full time inside, and then even if, let's say, one building in New Orleans, Louisiana has two full time positions that's inside. For one, is rare, and two, those people are not giving up those positions, and they're not going to just create one. So I'm gonna just say that it probably doesn't exist in most buildings. Now, if you want to go management, then I mean, there's some opportunities. You go full time on road supervisor, but it's not an inside position. So I hope that answered your question. Like the inside union stuff is part time, man. It's part time. Clerks, part time. Preload, part time. Twilight shift, day sort, small sort, car wash, That's all part-time positions, man. So even most of the supervisors are part-time. So did y'all ever get approved for 70-hour work weeks? Yeah, I do believe we did around Christmas time. I do believe we did around Christmas time because shoot, I worked like 61 and a half one week. And I was like, oh crap, I violated, but I didn't because they extended it. So they didn't say anything. So yeah. So yeah, they but like in my building, they don't like to tell you. They just do it. They don't like to tell people, but you know, yeah, they do it. They do it. It's not often, but they do it. Yeah, yeah. What's up, yeah, yeah? Shouts out to yeah, yeah. Thanks for being here, sir. Y'all get that Chewy out there. We got mail to deliver. Y'all get that Chewy. What? You talking about the dog food Chewy? Shouts out to Yaya. Will any TCD positions be up soon? Maybe, maybe not. It depends on where you at, and we're gonna bring those positions up on the live as they become available. Um, so that's one thing. As soon as they start opening up, I'll bring them on the screen and I'll show you guys. Hey, this is what you look for. This is available in this city. This is available over here, and we'll bring them up on the screen for you guys, kind of help you out. But like we don't know if they'll be available. Maybe, maybe not. It just kind of just depends. Everything kind of getting shaken out right now. It's still January. January is always a little iffy when it comes to hiring, and then you got the sure post stuff. So not yet, but hey, we coming soon. We're gonna bring those up on the screen for you. All right, hey, shouts out to Casper. Hey Casper, where you at? Or what state you in? I'm so happy. Hey, shouts out to Ricky. I'm so happy, brother. I got called back to drive. They are GNA auto qualify me. I started driving on Friday. I was working inside on Thursday and driving on Friday. Nice, man. Hey, congrats. Hey, take advantage, man. Sounds like a great opportunity. Hey, man, yeah, man. You stay warm in El Paso, man. I know y'all out there getting busy, but you stay warm in El Paso. Shouts out to you. All right, Casper, you in Dallas? Yeah, my regional manager he used to be preload at the which building? One of the Hills buildings, something like that. He used to be. Yeah, so you should have a lot of opportunities in the Dallas area. Any metro building, you should have good opportunities. Should be not saying it's a lot of turnover, but you on average you'll have more people to retire, and you just have more opportunities, more growth, more opportunities. Yeah, yeah, yeah. In El Paso, making money. Yeah, Cass. Hey, don't forget to hit the like button, guys. We appreciate everything. Well, guys and gals, if we got gals in here, don't forget to like the button. We appreciate all the likes. We appreciate the shares. We appreciate the comments. We appreciate the interaction in the live chat. And don't forget, guys, like I said earlier, we have the memberships open. So if you want any information about the memberships on Brick Dot Media, right? It's in the description of the link is in the description of every video on the channel. All right. So check that out. Get more information. We have a lot of perks in there, guys. We have a lot of perks in there. You get a lot with the memberships. All right. Okay, Gabriel said, "Hey, shouts out to Gabriel, man. What's up, Jr. Man, what's happening, Jr. Let's see. Gabriel, can we transfer centers as full timer, as a full time driver? You trying to move to like a different building or a different city, or you just trying to go to the next center in the same building? Because if you're trying to do that,
You could do that all day. You just being on the route. But if you're trying to move like building, it's a little harder. It's a little harder. But let me know what you're trying to do, man. JR, shouts out to you, my guy. I'm I'm going in tomorrow, bro. I wanted to work today, but I'm going in tomorrow, and we got to get busy, bro. We got to get busy. Shouts out to JR, man. We and JR started around the same time. I believe the same year. We started around the same time, and man, and we was TCDs together, and we was hitting the grind, waiting to work, But what's good, man? What's good, man? Just over here living life, bro. Blessed, living life on YouTube every day. Everything is everything, bro. I see you on Facebook, bro. I see you. And Instagram, I see you. Doing big things. Shouts out to JR. Yeah. Okay, Gabriel, you trying to move to a different city? Man. There's probably no such thing as transfer, man. You might have to start over, man, with your whole seniority. My boss told me that they were trying to change those things, but I don't think it's in place yet. So if you have like a huge life event, you might be able to talk them into it, but you might have to start over, bro. Might have to start over. Yeah, Austin to San Antonio. Now, if it was like in the same building, it'll probably be easy. Even in the same local, you might be able to, because you're dealing with the same local office. But man, from city to city, that's tough. Yeah, JR, we was working like full time as TCDs. You are 100% right. Look, I said on the live last night, and I told everybody on the live last night, like, look, man, me, you, and maybe like two other guys, man, we work more than the full timers, man. We made more money in 2015 than a lot of full timers made in 2015, and that's a fact. And that's a fact. But it was rough at first, waiting around. Like, man, can I drive today? Management act like they don't see you. They walk right past you. Like, man, feelings get hurt. And I have to get on the beltway and take that long drive home, paying tolls and not driving. But yeah, 2015, we was getting it. We were getting it. We were hungry. We would go to other centers, and then we'd get in trouble. Like, hey, come back over here. That's not your center. You over. Look, I'm going where the money's at, big dog. I'm going where the money's at. I'm going where I can get paid. I have a family to feed. So look, I did what I had to do. We all did what we had to do. But yeah, 2015 was crazy. Hey y'all, seniority drivers, y'all want to take off? Go ahead and go. We'll run your route. We'll go out blind 4 days out the week. That's what we did. Gabriel said, nah, man, just a thought I had. Yeah, man, it's tough. All right, so you say Austin is growing like crazy, which I believe you. So you in Austin, just stay in Austin. I mean, not trying to say what to do, but hey, man, and get you a sweet route in Austin, man, and chill out. But, if you absolutely had to move, I had to start over, bro. How many years you got? Because if you got like 1 year, go, No, I'm joking. Don't do that. But nah, stay where you at, man. If you like the area where you at, just a thought, just stay where you at. Yeah, JR, man, big facts, bro. A lot of these newer drivers, man, they don't understand the struggle, man. We went through it, but we made it. We made it, bro. We made it. Oh, born and raised? Yeah, man. Shoot, stay where you at. Yeah, I know it's just a thought, but stay where you at. You good, You good. Find your route, get your route that you love and ride up. Yeah. That's a fact, Cass. Austin to San Antonio, Austin versus San Antonio. I'm picking Austin all day. All night. Yeah, man. Yeah, I love Austin. I love Austin. Mr. Casper, he said I applied for the seasonal driver position before peak season. I took the driving test and passed. They told me I was going to get an email for training days. All right, so all right, Casper, I got a question. Let's see. You applied before peak season, you took the driving test and passed, and they told you that you were going to get an email by training day. So what happened? Did you drive for peak season any? Did you ever get the email? All right, shouts out to Yaya. Yaya said Austin and San Antonio is all one city. Was there last year. Man, they I like Austin way more than San Antonio, put it like that. Some parts look similar, but I mean they different. But I like Austin way more than San Antonio. Okay, so Casper, then you said you got a link, an application link saying they wasn't going with. Okay, so what you end up doing? You end up driving or no? Or I mean, if you never was seasonal, then as soon as something pops up, you can apply because they don't have to release you. So you should be good. Yeah, coming up pretty soon. So okay, yeah, I used to live in Luling. Yeah, I know where Luling's at. Yeah, Luling is right before. Well, coming from my area is right before you get to San Antonio. I know exactly where Luling is. Man, I drove a truck for a long time, man. I was all over the place. Never went to El Paso though, but I would go to Midland, Odessa almost every week. I know it's not as far, but it was still freaking 10 hours from here. Yeah, so Casper, you should be good, man. Yeah, stuff like that happens, and I talk to people all the time where they think they got something. They send them the link, or they apply and do all of that stuff. Then they get an email saying, "Oh, well, the position you applied for is no longer available." I mean, it sucks, but you should be good. As soon as something comes up, you can apply for it. And like I said earlier, guys, like I'm stalking the site, like seeing when stuff come up. So as soon as stuff comes up, we'll bring it up on the screen and we'll take a look at it and see what's going on because and like I said yesterday on the live that apparently, based on my inside sources, they said that Wednesday nights, late Wednesday nights and early Thursday morning, they post a lot of stuff. So but as soon as they meet the threshold as far as how many people that they need to apply, they take it down. So we're gonna have to we're gonna check that out. We're gonna check that out. I'm not saying we'll be here on the live at midnight Wednesday night or midnight Thursday morning, but we'll check it out, right? We'll check it out. Ricky Rose, that's a cool name. How long you think it will take them to bring maps back? Hold on, Ricky. Hold on, Ricky. Hold on. So excuse me, you asking me, hold on. All right, so you might be new to the channel. I made a video on the maps when they took them away. But you asking me what I think, and what I think is I don't think they're bringing maps back. I don't think so. I don't think they're bringing them back, and I think you should adjust and just expect them not to come back. So I made a video when they took them away, and I just gave my thoughts. I gave the reason why they took them away, and I gave my thoughts, and I got a lot of backlash for it, which I expected. It's cool, but I just gave my thoughts on it. I don't think they're coming back. Yeah, they were on the helper in the helper phones or the helper dies. If you log in as a helper during peak season, you have the maps, but for the driver, you don't have it. So I would just, if I was you, I would just adjust and just don't expect them to come back. You know. So yeah, that video on this channel was was a hot video at the time, and I put that video everywhere. And in certain areas, in certain social media platforms, let's put it like that, people were hot about these maps that no longer exist in the dyad. So I don't understand why people get so up in arms about the map. Not saying you are, but I'm just saying, like, when I made that video, man, people were, man, I don't know, like somebody stole their family dog or something about these maps, man. But yeah, I mean, I don't think they're coming back. It was a paid service. Um, the service ended. I don't see them, starting the service back, especially after it's been this long. They have been, um, we've been doing without it, and I mean, everything's been fine. I know not every single person's been fine, but I just don't see them paying for the maps to come back. Yeah, so Casper said, yeah, you wasn't hired. Yeah, man. So you kind of got a clean slate, man. So as soon as stuff comes up, man, we can start applying. And you in DFW, right? Yeah, you should have a lot of opportunity there, man. Yeah, yeah. Shouts out to Yaya with his maps. Yeah, it was just these maps we had on the dyads where you could pretty much, click on it and it'll show like where you at on the map, where your truck is, and it'll show you all your stops on the map. So you'll see if something was like across the street instead of having to scroll through the whole list. You can see, you know what I mean? So, I mean, it was useful, but you know, they took it away. Um, we initially had it because we didn't have, we didn't have navigation yet. So it was programmed on the diodes until the navigation pops in. So once the navigation pops in, using the navigation, the maps never went away. And then so finally, after a year or two, or I don't know how long it was, but the map function went away. So um, there was a lot of uproar about that, and it still is apparently in some arenas. Because like if I might jump on Facebook in a group on Facebook, people still talking about it. I'm like, man, that's kind of crazy. But yeah, shouts out to Cass. Yeah, with any new technology and investment, is much to go back. They'll optimize and adjust as needed, but not go back. Yeah, yeah, I agree with that. Shouts out to you. Gabriel honestly became a better driver without. Look, man, Gabriel. I was telling people that. I'm like, you don't, you don't need it. It does make you a better driver. Um, but certain people not trying to hear that, and they wasn't trying to hear it. Well, certain people, not everybody, right? But like it does make you a better driver. But we know, like all of you that work in here, or who's in here work for UPS, whether you drive or work inside, and I mean even Yaya, you work for USPS. I'm sure you know it too. Like you're gonna have you know the part of the workforce that is gonna be like, we need something to complain about, or hey, we mad at this, or we mad at that, or this isn't good enough for us. Yeah, you pay us a lot of money, but hey, we don't like that over there, or it just like has to be an uproar about something. So you're always gonna have the subset of people that you really can't please. Not saying that you have to please them, but they're gonna be mad about something. So at that time, it was the maps. It's like it's always gonna be something. So if you give the maps back, let's say the maps just magically popped up tomorrow, right? It's gonna be something else. Then after that, it's gonna be something else, right? And so you're always gonna have that. So I just accept it, like, hey, it's cool, and that's why I made the video in the first place, because when we in the workplace and people's complaining about the maps, I said, oh man, it's a good opportunity to make a video, because anything that people passionate about, they're gonna voice their opinion, and they're gonna share it to whoever they want to agree with them, and they're gonna share it to this person, and they're gonna comment, then they're gonna put the mad emoji, then they're gonna knock their laptop over because they're upset. and then they're gonna watch it again. They're gonna dislike it. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's cool. I'm cool with it, and that's why I made the video. In fact, that video is still performing on my channel. Yeah, shouts out to them, right? Hello, man. From a UPS customer service rep. Your name is No. Got it. Got it. Yaya said he was using an Atlas map hardcover as a CCA. Yeah, man. Back in the day, man, we had those key maps, man. It was like a little company here around in Houston would sell a nice little binder map. You flip through it, you find what section of the city. You flip through it, you can laminate the pages. We had that like back in the day. But man, that's what we had. But the map on the diet, I'm gonna say the map on the diet, it was cool. I mean, but we have navigation already. But the map, it's just like, let's say you ran errand and you over here on your route, and you could just hit it. It'll show you where all your stops are at. I mean, it's cool, but at the same time, like you still got to run it, and we still had navigation. So, um, all right. So Casper said, I have worked at UPS back in 2017 as a package handler, and I was eligible for rehire. So I don't know why I wasn't hired for the seasonal drivers. Yeah, man, like you, yeah, I mean, so obviously you left on good terms, which is cool. So the fact that you did not get hired for seasonal, I wouldn't too much worry about it. Like I understand why you worried about it, but I wouldn't too much worry about it. I mean, yeah, they didn't blackball you, so like you should be good. Yeah, you should be good. You should be good, man. As long as they're not doing any mass layoffs right now, like let's say they have too many people right now. If they have too many people right now, then it might take a little longer to get in, like a few more months. But if they have enough people now, or they're a little shorthanded, then you might be able to get in there in the next month or so. But if they're overstaffed right now, it might take a few months because they got to weed out people, right? So yeah, going blind. Look, man, going blind. I know at the time when you're doing it, it's not fun. I get it. Been there, done that, right? But you learn a lot, and like once it's in your head, it's here. You know what I mean? Like nobody could take it from you. You know what I mean? So it's just like, yeah, it's not fun at the time, but like when you go blind on anything, man. You know? Okay, so no say, where is my package? Why so many vowels? Yeah, that might be a troll. It's cool. No, if you a troll, hey, just hit the like button for you, boy. We appreciate it. I don't have your package. Hell, I don't even have my package. But yeah, hit the like button, man, and share this with your brother or somebody who can get some value from it. We appreciate it. You guys, man, I don't know what's going on. Man, shouts out to everybody in the live chat. We appreciate y'all being here. Are y'all going to work tomorrow? Cause I am. If you USPS, if you FedEx, DHL, all y'all going to work tomorrow, and where you at? I know my guy King in Chicago, he's like, nah, it's 25 below. Wait, is that right? 25 below? That's pretty cold. The coldest I've been is North Dakota in October or November, and it was like the wind chill was like 32 below. The regular temperature was like 1, and the wind chill was like negative 32, something like that, you know. All right, Gabriel. Hey, peace out, man. Hey, shouts out to you, and enjoy that Austin route. Peace. Yeah, anything else, guys? I know we was about to shut it down about 20 minutes ago, but we had to talk to some people. So, anything else for me? And like I said, we got those memberships. We started memberships this past weekend. And so if you want more information, it's in the description of every video. The link is in the description of every video on the channel. So you can check that out and see if that's a good fit for you. We're just trying to bring everybody together and get you as much value as possible. All right. Look, guys, we'll be here tomorrow night. Ricky Rose said, I have a different route every day. Is that what you're saying going in blind is? Yeah, going in blind is basically just you getting on a route and you haven't ran it before. Being a cover driver, like you got to learn a lot. So yeah, you going blind. Yeah, that's what that is. And I know going blind on a route, haven't ran a route before, the maps help, but at the same time, when you going blind and you figure stuff out without the maps, because like those maps just was here like a few years ago. So I mean, the company been around 17 years. So like it's been done without the maps for over 100 years. So you know, but you go blind, and the stuff that you learn when you go blind, it gets imprinted in your head. If you going blind and you have maps, right? It's kind of like a pacifier. And I said this on that video, and people didn't like the way I said it, but I said, yeah, it's kind of a pacifier because what it does is you go blind on a route and you use the maps all day. Like you don't even know what street you're on because you just like hitting that next stop and it taking you to it, and you don't know what street you're on. You don't know how the numbers running because you not have to figure it out, you know. But you going blind without maps, you have to figure stuff out, and it goes here and it stays here. So it's just better for you, and you learn a lot, and you become a better driver without maps. And that's what I was trying to tell people. But you know, the people, they want to be upset, and when I say it's a pacifier, they thought I was taking a shot, but I'm not. I'm just telling you, like you better off without it. But a lot of people don't want to hear that. Yeah. Be safe, brother. Hey, be safe out there, man. We'll check back in with you later on this week. Been a driver for FedEx for 3 years and currently working Amazon, but it sucks at Amazon. Yeah, man. You'll get there, man. You'll get there. You'll get there. Hey, sign up for the notifications. Make sure you decide what facility you want to work at, and sign up for the notifications so that way it might wake you up at night, but hey, get up and apply because you'll thank yourself later. All right. Yeah. USPS, yeah, you do that route. Yeah, I mean, like Ricky just gonna have to do that until he gets his own route, or like if you in the center and you start going blind on routes, right? You like there's not a million routes in the center, so eventually you're gonna run them all, which it's probably not gonna be likely, but they'll probably try to keep you in a loop, and so eventually you're gonna run all the routes in a loop, and then you just start running them again. So it's just like it's not you're not going blind the rest of your life. So get in there, learn the routes, learn the streets, learn the area, and you'll be a way better driver. Trust me, you'll be a way better driver. I don't know if this helps, but I'm in my second building, and the building I started in, and I'll tell y'all this story right quick, then we get off. The building I started in 2014, I knew about the new facility being built. It was going to open in 2018. So in 2016, it said, hey, look, we staffing up for the new building. And hey, you need to sign a list. If y'all want to go to the new building, y'all sign a list. So I said, okay, cool. Me and two of my guys, we signed a list. We wanted to go, which that was closer to my house, the other building, which I already knew that was coming up, right? So we signed a list. We ended up getting moved, right? So I was in my initial building for a little bit over 2 years. Yeah, a little bit over 2 years. Now, in that 2 years time, I learned 50 routes, 50. I learned 50 routes. And guess what? None of those routes moved to the new building. So when I get to the new building, guess what? I don't have my own route, so I'm going blind on brand new routes. So I end up learning by maybe 25. But lucky for me, I had ran a lot of that area back at DHL back in 2001, 2001 through 2006. So I kind of was a little familiar with the area, but still, like those 50 routes that I learned in my first building, I couldn't take it with me. So I just had to learn 25 more. And so that's what we had to do, and we just had to make it happen. But yeah, like Cass said, patience and determination, I mean, it'll get you there, but you'll be fine. You'll be fine with I'm at. Like I said, eventually it's going to make you a better driver. And once you understand in the sequences, the 100 blocks, all of that stuff, how the numbers run, how the zip codes run, you'll be good. All right. All right, Casper. Good night, bro. We'll see you on the next live, bro. We'll see you on the next live. Hey, thanks to everybody. All right. I can't say that enough. We started this channel just to start a channel, but never in my I'm not gonna tell y'all how old I am, but in my years on this earth, I would have never known that I would have a channel and have a great community like I have right here. So we thank everybody for being here. Yeah, yeah. Yo, you say you was going to bed. You still here, big dog. Man, shouts out to Yaya, man. Yaya's my guy. Yaya's my guy. Yaya said, dude, how many packages does DHL deliver? I never see them put them in the twice. At the time, I was working for Airborne Express and DHL bought them out. And so by default, we started running like both. We started running the DHL, the international stuff that they were bringing in through their network, and we had the Airborne Express domestic stuff. So they mixed it all together. So I was running like 100 stops a day out of a van. Yep, 100 stops a day. Now they're lighter now because they only run international. They sold the domestic side. I think they sold it to UPS back years ago. But yeah, we used to get busy like 100 stops and 2 pickups. But yeah, that was that. All right, Wayne. Hey, man. Yeah, you're welcome, bro. I hope I answered your question. It's just a full-time inside, man. It's like, man, there's a combo position. Like I heard a full-time combination where they'll take, two part-time inside and make one and make that one position, but it's like two different things. But man, I only seen that once in my 11 years. So yeah, man, it's rare. And so the good luck, if that's what you're looking for, good luck. If not, there's a lot of other good jobs, like at the company. So, shouts out to you, Wayne. Shouts out to you. Man, DHL, man. I mean, like I see them once a week now. They really don't say anything, but it's cool. Yeah, I left there in '06. I was there from '01. It was still airborne. I think DHL bought them out in '03. Then '06 I left. Nah, yeah, man, you ain't gotta apologize, big dog. I like the energy though. Look. I'm about to go to sleep. Hey man, one more thing. I like that because that's something I would do. Shouts out to you. All right, guys. Look, we'll be back tomorrow. This seems like a good time for you. So maybe we'll do a little earlier tomorrow night. But hey, we appreciate everything here at Brick Dot Media. And hey, all y'all have a good night. Thank you for everything. Appreciate the likes, the comment, the live chat comments. We love it all. All right, guys. We'll see y'all on the next live. All right. And check out the videos on the channel. We got a lot up. I think we're up to like 140 videos. But yeah, check out the videos and give me some feedback. All right. All right. Good night, y'all. Brick Dot Media. We out of here.